Hey Aquarius, welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone's doing well. We are going to do your reading for the first half of October. This is a general read, so please keep that in mind that some messages may or may not resonate. Just take the ones that do, leave the rest behind. I'm a little bit behind, as some of you have noticed and reached out to me. Thank you for thinking of me. I was kind of dealing with a flu, basically. So I'm over that now. I'm just clearing up the last bit of it. My throat's a bit off, as you can tell, but I'm back to getting the readings done. There is a bit of a delay with other signs as I'm working through the signs right now. So if you cross watch or if you look at other signs in your chart, just bear with me. What else? I will get some bonus readings out for you guys as well. I just have to catch up. I've been out of sorts for a few days here, overcoming this cold flu thing. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what messages are coming through for the first half of October. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, Three of Wands, Two of Swords, the Moon card. You've got Piscean energy there. I feel like there's a decision here that you have to make, Aquarius, about something. But I don't know if your heart is set on this or not, or if you have fears around moving forward in a situation. I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to move ahead. There is something I feel like you've been waiting on, but you could be a little bit afraid of if you're making the right decision in something or not, if your emotions, if your intuition is right. There could be a little bit of detail that's missing right now for you to make this decision or to feel secure or feel emotionally secure about the decision that you're about to maybe need to make. But I feel like there's something here for you, Aquarius, that's ready for you to move on, leave the past behind. I see where the Three of Wands is kind of showing me that your passions are growing, like your eagerness for new beginnings in something. There's change coming forward, and you've lived a certain amount of passion, let's say, or experience. It's like it was the scenario lived itself out for where it was. And it's kind of like it's time to maybe make some changes, make some decisions about moving into something new or expanding on things. But there's a little bit of fear around this. There's a little bit of uncertainty and not knowing how you're feeling, or maybe, are you going to upset a situation by leaving it behind you? So I feel like you might be looking for the outcome and like, what does this scenario look like? But we have to kind of go through the process and find out as we unfold a situation. So we have to make a decision sometimes without knowing what the outcome is, what maybe the past or the past person is going to think, or how that's going to result in, is it going to upset their emotions? Is it going to bring out fears or anxieties and things? So I would say here with the Moon card, Aquarius, just listen to your own intuition. Listen to the decision that's best suited for you, what's going to serve you in your highest good, and continue to move forward on that, because something else is sort of waiting for you almost. There's energy here with the Three of Wands of like, there's more things in your vision here that have to be, take a look at them, look ahead. Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords? Yeah, Five of Cups. So there is going to be some disappointments. This is maybe the reading is here. Maybe Spirit is trying to tell you that you can't stop the sadness or the grief or the disappointment. You may feel like you're letting somebody down or you're disappointing somebody. But when it's time to move on from something, it's time to move on. Okay, this could be a relationship, could be a work relationship situation. You may be surprised to realize here, Aquarius, that what you thought you were sticking with or what you thought you were in maybe wasn't so healthy after all, or wasn't even honest per se. You could have been deceiving yourself or kidding yourself. This person could have been kidding. There's a little bit of one sec here. Five of Cups with the Seven of Swords. I feel like with the Moon, the Two of Swords, I feel like, Aquarius, there could be somebody who has a little bit of grip or codependency on you, and you're feeling like you're feeling hesitant or uncertain about the decision that you have to make, and that maybe you have to consider this person to prevent any kind of upset. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, like, guys, I want to say in the upright, you've got opportunities waiting for you, but don't block them. Don't stop an ending for something new to come through for you. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is big change. I'm going to use it in the upright and the reverse. It kind of flew out in reverse, which is like blocking or stopping an opportunity or a blessing or something that has come for you. And you're like, I don't know if I can make a decision on that. And it could be a once in a lifetime or a once in a rarity that this person or this predicament or this opportunity comes your way. But you can't feel sad for the situation or feel upset for what you're leaving behind. Even if you had some goodness there, even if you had a relationship, like I said, it can be a romantic relationship, it could be a work relationship, it could have been somebody you had partnered with. It's like life is calling something new for you. There's new beginnings, new opportunities, there's growth. This is the possibilities that are taking place. And I feel like you're kind of due. You're due for a reset or due for a new challenge, a new beginning. And, but we sometimes are keeping things comfortable and we can't stop ourselves from growing. So the Wheel of Fortune is like, don't put the brakes or slam back that wheel from coming in your favor, in the reverse, that is. It's almost like you can't stop the inevitable. And if another situation or another party or person is feeling, ripped off or deceived or sad or grieving, they have to deal with that. That's their response to your changes. Okay, we can't be responsible for somebody else's response to what we want to grow in or what you want to change in. I definitely see here where there's an inability or indecisive or maybe not making a decision, Two of Swords, based on some kind of an emotional tie or an emotional grip on you. You're not turning your back on anybody here, Aquarius. You're facing the flow of life and you're embracing when a new ship comes in for you to jump on board. If for one ship sails, another one comes up. Okay, there's something here that has to change. It's interesting because I'm saying ship, okay, because there is a ship in this image, but this almost looks like the captain's wheel of a ship. And it's like you got to steer your own ship. You're the captain of your life, of your ship. You decide on where you steer your boat. It's like whatever floats your boat, not someone else's. Okay, you could be dealing with the moon is a Pisces. I feel like that's the emotions, the feelings, but listen to your intuition. Yeah, Justice and the King of Pentacles. You have to find this balance that's coming into your life for a greater sense of stability. There's more money for you. There's more abundance for you if it's job related. Relationship wise, there could be a sense of healing and stability that comes from this. So just know that with the Justice, this person and you find a sense of balance and you find a sense of healing where things can be like everything settles into its place. There's no injustice here done, because what you're doing is creating stability for yourself. And ultimately, the other person has to create their own King of Pentacles. They have to create their own stability. I'm also getting, it's a sense of resourcefulness. You are generating your own balance. It could be life-work balance. It could be balance within your relationships. It's a resourceful nature here with the King of Pentacles of generating your own sense of income, generating your own stability, making yourself feel as though, although it's a grounded earth energy, there's also like a sense of flight with this. There's a sense of being able to take off into something greater or something bigger. So it's like grounded flight. It's like you're grounded, but you're able to grow, you're able to fly, you're able to move on to something bigger and greater for yourself so that you can resituate. It's like transplant energy, transplanting. You know, it's like you served a lot of purpose over here. Now we're going to uproot that plant or that whatever this is, this rose bush, and it's going to serve better purpose over here. So there's something where you have to transplant or move into something new because it's serving a greater purpose elsewhere. You're kind of, like I said, you're going with the flow of life and the flow of abundance, but it's like the winds are pulling you in another direction. You're being sort of going with the wind here, going with the flow. And so not letting the emotions block or stop or prevent you from making the right decision or making a decision at all. Yeah, see, generating more Ace of Pentacles. This is a big offer, guys. This is a big opportunity for you for new beginnings with stability and money and groundedness and opportunities. This is going to be a great new change, a great new beginning. This is something that I feel has presented itself to you, whether you went out and found it or whether it came through. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, something has shown up for you in your life. Could be very unexpected. But this is good. It's a big change. It's meant for you, Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer that's meant for you. You offer the stability and the balance, which is something that could have been lacking in your the previous scenario was stability and balance or equality, you know, equal give and take. And I feel like because you offer this and not allowing another person to destabilize you, this is why this opportunity was brought for you, because you can handle the change. You have what it takes in terms of your stability, your grounded energy, you're very balanced to accept a big offer. Some of you have to move quick on this. Some of you may have had to do this a little bit with the Seven of Swords. It's not being dishonest or deceitful, but sometimes you have to skirt around or do things in privacy, or do this in a sense of like, it's, for lack of a better term, it's like you have to sneak around so that you do as least amount of harm, or you just try not to, it's keeping the transaction private and personal so that no rumors or nobody else kind of gets a hold of this. It's kind of like keep your opportunity with this other individual or this other situation. It's almost like you have to do this in a quieter way. But it may feel as though you're being sneaky. It may not be the usual way that you do things. You might be very open. You might be very transparent, but at this time, that's not going to serve the other person, the situation that you're moving away from. It's kind of like, it's not going to serve this person to know. It's going to maybe cause more hurt on them. It's better to just cut it clean, cut the ties, and move forward with your new plan so that you're not held on. You haven't been held on. No one's like hooking you back in. So there's a little bit of it comes across as a little bit sneaky or going around, but you're not. It's just that you're doing it in a privacy way. Your methodology is privacy. 6 of Swords flew out. Moving on. This is something that's going to be much more clear for you when you move on, Aquarius. I think once you get to the other side from this situation, you're going to see the clarity and the abundance and the calm. See this Justice and the King of Pentacles. It's seeking calmer waters, because what you're leaving behind, I think it also has to do with a lot of resentments, animosities, grief, regrets. There's things in there that are not necessarily helpful or healthy. And maybe that's why this past person or situation is going to respond this way, because this is how they are. This is how they respond. They respond with grief and victim and animosities and feeling like somebody is, giving them the short end of the stick. I think you're realizing that you're seeing the greater opportunities here, and it's for the greater good for you to kind of move into a place that is much more clear and calmer, getting away from this muckiness, getting out of that. All right. Let's get a closing card here, and then I'll do your Wisdom of the Tao. 6 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, you're moving away from one opportunity, and it served you well. This person, this relationship, this job, it served you well, or it served purpose and passion for what it was at the time. And now it's time to move forward. Moving right along is kind of what I'm getting. Moving right along, something calmer and clearer. It's like something got a little bit mucky. And so it's like, okay, well, that served its purpose. It's not staying in a clear, concise place. It's just getting maybe muckier and muckier, cloudier and cloudier. Things are building up, animosities, whatever this is. And it's like, okay, well, this has served its time. I need to continue moving forward. 2 of Pentacles. There's that contemplating, going back and forth, trying to make a decision. You have it twice here. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. 2 and 2, I see this as the 4, the stability. And I see here that if you look at the decisions here from the positive, from where you're setting yourself into a place of opportunity and clarity, is going to make it easier for you to make the decision, rather than basing the decision or the inability to make a decision on what the emotions are of others, or what the outcome is for the benefit. It's almost like you don't want to compromise yourself or sacrifice yourself for the comfort and the benefit of just to appease other people. Let me just get one more for the 2 of Pentacles, because this is that time to make a decision. Back and forth contemplation. Tell us a little bit more, please, about the 2 of Pentacles. Some healing advice for my Aquarians. Yeah, there we go, guys. Ace of Cups, new beginnings. Okay, so for some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's love. For some of you, it's both. Could be someone that you met through work. This is a new beginning in the emotional fulfillment. You got to worry about your own. Sometimes we can't deplete our own cup. We can't give away what we don't have to make other people feel good while we leave ourselves empty. So you've got to get your emotional fulfillment from your life, because you're responsible for your life, Aquarius. No one else but you is responsible. Take a full accountability. And so the decision is based on, these aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, stability, grounded, opportunities, money, stability, whatever that may be. And the Ace of Cups is your fulfillment, your love, the new beginning of an emotional, a new start. And this water, you know, I was saying moving by that mucky, dirty water that's not getting any clearer. This is very clear. It's a new beginning. It's like a fresh pool of water, a fresh start in emotions. Should I stay or should I go? Do I stay in something that is just going to remain mucky, or do I move into something that is going to be of a clear new beginning for me, of emotional fulfillment, happiness, love, stability? The Justice card will always show us that, and the Wheel of Fortune is like life is taking you through a direction that will always balance itself out. Everything will eventually settle into place. Okay, there could be a little bit of an upset or a discontent or some sadness or some grief, or, you know, did I make the right decision? But sooner or later you find out that you're in a good place here, Aquarius, and the other party is also going to find their way. Right? It's not up to you to figure out how they respond to things in life, changes and adversities. You know, it's how we look at things. It's up to someone else to figure out their own response. You're worried. That's the thing. You're worried about what is going, and this person might be like, hey, I get it. I understand. All the best. Congratulations. Good for you, Aquarius. Move on. And they could be the opposite. They could be upset, sad, you know, but you're worried about, I think you're feeling a sense of worry about what, am I going to upset this person, or are they going to be okay? We don't know until we finally make that decision. You may be pleasantly surprised. Resist dependency. And I was kind of saying there could be a little bit of codependency in this scenario. Take nothing for granted. Stand firm and do not give in to the urge of attachment. Everything falls apart if you waver. With addiction, obsession, and dependence comes loss of freedom. Do not forfeit your liberty. It's pretty much what we're saying here is that anything that could be obsessive, or maybe someone's being dependent, possessive, you can't lose your freedom and your liberty to please other people. You have to make decisions based on what's good for you. All right, Aquarius, I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscriptions, and your comments. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.